Hello everyone, this is the study guide for the novel Talkative Man by R.K. Narayan. Talkative Man is a novella set in the fictional town of Malgudi, narrating the story of an unnamed talkative journalist and his intriguing encounter with a mysterious foreigner, Dr. Ran. This engaging tale weaves elements of mystery, humor, and everyday charm of the life in Malgudi. Plot: Introduction to the talkative journalist. The novella opens with the talkative journalist, who is well known in Malgudi for his loquacious nature and his penchant for gathering and sharing stories. He works for the local newspaper and takes pride in his role as a storyteller and informant. Arrival of Dr. Ran. Dr. Ran's arrival in Malgudi on a train marks the beginning of the story's central mystery. Claiming to be an agricultural researcher from the United States, Dr. Ran quickly becomes a subject of fascination and speculation for the townspeople, including the journalist. Growing acquaintance. The journalist, driven by curiosity and his professional inclination for uncovering stories, befriends Dr. Ran. He is intrigued by the foreigner's research and his somewhat secretive demeanor. Unraveling of mysteries. As their relationship deepens, the journalist discovers discrepancies in Dr. Ran's story and begins to question his true intentions. The reactions of townspeople range from admiration to suspicion, reflecting the mixed feelings Dr. Ran evokes. Climax: The true identity and intentions of Dr. Ran. The climax of the story occurs as the true identity and intentions of Dr. Ran are revealed. The details of this revelation are crucial to the narrative's tension and serve as a turning point for the journalist's perception of Dr. Ran. Resolution and impact on Malgudi. The resolution of the story deals with the aftermath of the revelations about Dr. Ran. The impact of his presence and the subsequent events on the journalist and the town of Malgudi form the crux of narrative's conclusion. Themes: Identity and mystery. Deceptive appearances. Dr. Ran's mysterious persona and ambiguous background serve as a catalyst for exploring how appearances can often mislead and mask the true essence of an individual. The novella probes the layers beneath surface appearances, suggesting that true understanding requires looking beyond the obvious. Search for authenticity. The quest to uncover Dr. Ran's true identity reflects a broader human pursuit of authenticity, both in others and in the world around us. Gullibility and skepticism. Human tendencies. The contrasting reactions of Malgudi's residents to Dr. Ran's presence, from uncritical acceptance to deep suspicion, mirror the dual tendencies of gullibility and skepticism inherent in human nature. These reactions highlight how individuals navigate the tension between trust and doubt in their interactions. Influence of perception. This theme also underscores the role of perception in shaping our understanding of others, illustrating how preconceived notions and biases can lead to misjudgments. Impact of outsiders. Disruption and change. Dr. Ran's arrival in Malgudi acts as a disruptor, challenging the town's established routines and norms. The novella examines the impact of outsiders on communal harmony, illustrating both the positive and negative aspects of introducing new elements into a stable community. Catalyst for reflection. The changes precipitated by Dr. Ran's presence compel the townspeople, especially the talkative journalist, to reflect on their values, beliefs, and the essence of their community. Storytelling and truth. Art of narration. Through the protagonist's engagement with storytelling, Narayan explores the delicate balance between fiction and reality in the act of narrating life events. The novella suggests that storytelling, while inherently subjective, is a powerful tool for uncovering deeper truths. Embroidery of facts. The talkative journalist's penchant for embellishing stories highlights the human inclination to enhance reality, thereby questioning the nature of truth and the reliability of narratives. Cultural encounters. Cross-cultural dynamics. The interactions between Dr. Ran and the Malgudi residents serve as a microcosm for broader cultural encounters, showcasing the challenges and enrichments that come from engaging with unfamiliar customs and perspectives. Search for common ground. Despite misunderstandings and differences, the novella ultimately points to the universal human desire for connection and belonging, suggesting that cultural encounters, while sometimes fraught, can lead to greater empathy and understanding. Characters. The talkative journalist. Narrative catalyst. As the protagonist and narrator, the talkative journalist's insatiable curiosity and love for storytelling not only drive the plot forward but also serve as the lens through which events in Malgudi are perceived and intercepted. His interactions with Dr. Ran and the townspeople form the backbone of the story. Relatable observer. His role as a relatable observer and commentator allows readers to engage deeply with the narrative, providing insights into the quirks and idiosyncrasies of Malgudi residents. His talkative nature, often leading to embellished stories, highlights the theme of storytelling versus truth. Dr. Ran. Embodiment of mystery. Dr. Ran, with his ambiguous background and selective activities, embodies the theme of identity and mystery. His foreignness and enigmatic charm catalyze the plot, sparking intrigue and speculation among the Malgudi residents. Cultural disruptor. Dr. Ran's presence in Malgudi serves as a disruption to the town's routine, making him a focal point for exploring the themes of cultural encounters and the impact of outsiders on a community. His interactions with the talkative journalist and other townspeople illuminate the complexities of cross-cultural dynamics and the human tendency towards gullibility and skepticism. Other characters. Malgudi's tapestry. The diverse cast of Malgudi residents, from the journalist's friends and acquaintances to the more peripheral characters encountered by Dr. Ran, contribute significantly to the richness of the narrative. Each character adds a layer of complexity to the story, embodying various facets of Malgudi's society. Thematic conduits. Through these characters, Narayan explores a range of themes, including the communal impact of an outsider's presence, the balance between tradition and modernity, and the nuanced distinctions between appearance and reality. The varied reactions of characters to Dr. Ran and the unfolding events offer a microcosmic view of human nature and societal dynamics. Symbolism. The train. Symbol of change. The train in Narayan's work often heralds the arrival of change or a new phase in Malgudi's life. Its arrival and departure from the station are pivotal moments that introduce new ideas, individuals, and challenges to the status quo of the town. In A Talkative Man, the train brings Dr. Ran to Malgudi, setting the stage for the ensuing narrative that challenges the town's routine and the protagonist's worldview. Connector and disruptor. While the train connects Malgudi to the wider world, symbolizing the flow of ideas and people, it also acts as a disruptor. The arrival of outsiders like Dr. Ran through the train disrupts the harmony and balance of Malgudi, reflecting on how external influences can impact and transform a community. Dr. Ran's research: Facade versus Reality. Dr. Ran's purported agricultural research serves as a symbol for the often blurry line between genuine scientific endeavor and the use of science as a facade for other motives. This ambiguity plays into the theme of appearances versus reality, questioning what is genuine and what is merely a cover for ulterior purposes. Scientific inquiry and ethics. The research also symbolizes the complexities surrounding scientific inquiry and ethics. It prompts readers to consider the ethical responsibilities of scientists and researchers and the impact of their work on society. Dr. Ran's activities in Malgudi under the guise of research highlight the potential for manipulation and deceit in the name of progress. Literary devices, irony, contrast between perceptions and reality. Narayan's use of irony effectively underscores the gap between how the characters, particularly the talkative journalist, perceive Dr. Ran and the reality of his intentions. This irony not only adds a layer of humor to the narrative, but also critically examines the human tendency to misinterpret or be misled by appearances. Unexpected outcomes. The irony in the unfolding of Dr. Ran's story, wherein the expectations of characters and townspeople are upended by the actual outcomes of his presence, serves to critique and satirize societal norms and the gullibility of individuals when faced with charismatic outsiders. Foreshadowing. Hints of Dr. Ran's true nature. Subtle foreshadowing is woven throughout the narrative, offering clues to attentive readers about the true nature of Dr. Ran's activities and the eventual revelations regarding his character. This device builds suspense and anticipation, drawing readers deeper into the mystery surrounding Dr. Ran. Premonition of impact on Malgudi. Narayan also uses foreshadowing to hint at the broader impact of Dr. Ran's presence on Malgudi, suggesting that the arrival of such a mysterious figure is likely to have lasting effects on the town and its residents. Characterization. Complex characters. Through detailed characterization, Narayan creates complex, multifaceted characters who drive the narrative forward. The talkative journalist, with his penchant for storytelling and curiosity, is a well-rounded character whose interactions with Dr. Ran reveal much about human nature and the nuances of communication. Dynamic interactions. The development of characters such as Dr. Ran and the journalist, as well as the diverse cast of Malgudi residents, is achieved through their interactions. These dynamics enrich the narrative, providing insights into the motivations of characters, their desires and fears. The characterization of Dr. Ran in particular exemplifies how individuals can embody and reflect broader societal themes and tensions. Narrative style. Simplicity and clarity. Accessibility. Narayan's straightforward narrative style ensures that the story is accessible to a wide audience. His clear prose allows readers to easily grasp the nuances of the plot and the complexities of the inner worlds of characters. Elegant storytelling. Despite its simplicity, Narayan's storytelling is elegant and layered. He manages to explore profound themes such as identity, the impact of outsiders, and the nature of truth without resorting to overly complex language or dense metaphors. Humor, light-hearted observation. Narayan infuses the narrative with gentle humor, often derived from keen observations of everyday life and the peculiarities of his characters. This humor adds a light-hearted tone to the story, making it more enjoyable while still conveying significant insights. Satirical elements. The humor in Talkative Man also has a satirical edge, especially in its portrayal of societal norms and human behavior. Narayan uses wit to critique and reflect on the absurdities of life in Malgudi, subtly challenging the reader to reconsider their own views and assumptions. Profound insights into human nature. Universal themes. Through the lens of Malgudi and its inhabitants, Narayan offers profound insights into human nature. His narrative style allows him to delve into universal themes such as the quest for belonging, the conflict between tradition and modernity, and the complexities of human relationships, making these themes resonate with readers across different cultures and backgrounds. Dynamics of small town life. The narrative vividly captures the dynamics of small town life, presenting Malgudi as a microcosm of society. Narayan's portrayal of Malgudi, characterized by its simplicity and clarity, illuminates the interconnectedness of its residents and the ripple effects of individual actions within a close-knit community. Structure. Linear progression. Narrative clarity. The linear structure offers clarity, guiding readers through the events in a straightforward manner. This clarity is particularly effective in stories set in Malgudi, where the charm often lies in the simplicity of life and the depth of human interactions. Character development. Focusing on the evolving relationship between the talkative journalist and Dr. Ran allows for detailed character development. Readers witness the journalist's initial fascination, growing skepticism, and eventual understanding of Dr. Ran's true nature and intentions. This progression is mirrored in the journalist's personal growth and altered perceptions of his own community and values. Building suspense. The sequential unveiling of Dr. Ran's identity and purpose builds suspense and keeps the reader engaged. By gradually revealing information about Dr. Ran, Narayan maintains a sense of mystery and intrigue throughout the novella. Focus on relationship dynamics. Complex interpersonal dynamics. The linear narrative emphasizes the complex dynamics of the journalist's relationship with Dr. Ran. This focus allows Narayan to explore themes of trust, deception, and the quest for truth within the framework of interactions. Catalyst for broader revelations. The relationship between the journalist and Dr. Ran acts as a catalyst for broader revelations about human nature, societal norms, and the impact of external influences on a close-knit community. Through their encounters, Narayan examines how individuals and communities respond to the unknown and the unfamiliar. Subsequent revelations. Unfolding mysteries. The structure leads to a natural unfolding of mysteries surrounding Dr. Ran's character. Each revelation about his background, activities, and ultimate goals adds depth to the narrative, challenging the reader to reconsider their initial impressions of the characters. Reflections on identity and belonging. The revelations about Dr. Ran prompt deeper reflections on identity, belonging, and the nature of truth, both on personal level for the journalist and more broadly within the context of Malgudi. The linear progression ensures that these themes are explored cohesively, culminating in a richer understanding of the story's moral and philosophical underpinnings. So this was the study guide on the novel Talkative Man. We will meet in the next video and discuss some other novel. Until then, goodbye and thank you.